Harold, I remember back in the early 1990s, you and I kind of revolutionized turkey calling a little bit when we came out with that fighting Purr system where we had a call in each hand. It was a little bit bulky, a little bit inconvenient, but it called turkeys because everything comes to a fight. Now we've got the new ultimate fighting Purr system that's patent pending, and this is a hot item right here.
Tell you what, they have made this call so easy to use. Anybody can use it. And you know, we got lots of new turkey hunters out there, probably be the first year. They can pick this call up and use it without any problem.
There's one thing about it, if you can use it like that, anybody can use it like that. You know, actually, guys, it's probably one of the simplest little mechanisms I've ever seen. You take this call apart, it's basically one unit that goes into a housing, so a guy can take that apart, rechalk that call, should not have any issues with it whatsoever at all. When you set that back in there, those wooden lids, if you will, basically work like a box call lid, just going back and forth, or sitting on rubber housings, and that's what's creating that vibration. That's part of the patented system on there. Another thing is they've actually put stops on here. You know, a lot of times people kind of overdo things, and I think one of the critical things about calling at all times is to make sure you're sounding as real as you possibly can. So with those stops, you can't overdo the purr. He's going to have the purr in the right elongated note. So it's a pretty simple little deal.
You know, that's even a one-handed deal, isn't it, Harold?
That's exactly right. I was just thinking that, Dave. You know, you can put that down on the ground or on your knee and put your gun up like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. Now, I'll tell you something else. The call is made in the United States of America.
Hey, amen to that. Another thing we might add is it's not just for spring turkey hunting and trying to kill those big old long-spurred turkeys.
No,
because
you're exactly
it's
right.
very effective in the fall of the year. And you know, most states now, if you look, most of them do have a fall season. That's a great time to introduce young people to hunting because you can usually shoot any turkey that you want to, and they don't have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go.
Well, you know, I remember back years ago when we first started coming out with that fighting Purr in the early 1990s. We took it to the woods, another guy and I did, and called up some jakes. They run to us. Mm-hmm. And the funny part about that whole thing was I carried one of those jakes in, even though we weren't supposed to be shooting jakes, but that's the first time I'd ever seen one come to the call. And Harold was cutting hair at that time, I believe, and I drug it in there with a big 12-inch beard on that little bitty body, and told him we called this up with the fighting Purr system, and he got tore all to pieces until he finally figured it out.
I figured out he had spurs that long.
Yeah, well, yeah. But that right there, I think, is going to be probably the demise of a lot of gobblers in the next few years.
No doubt about it. It's the new ultimate Purr system, KH126B. Get it at your local stores.